we are discussing a lot of things in Python, and today we will discuss some other topics in Python. Let me open Visual Studio Code. And let me open the folder. Let me open the folder. 12 p.m. Python. And here I'm trying to creating the new folder for today class 28 by 10. I'm sorry. Okay, so inside this, I'm trying to creating a new file called notes. Okay, so here I'm trying to creating with some other things. So last class we are discussing different kind of operators, and we close operators today. We close operators today, and after that we will try to enter into the conditions. Sorry, loops backside loops conditions beside graph side. Sorry, loops conditions, and before that we will try to understand indentation in Python. So these are the three concepts we are trying to see today's session. In operators, we have one more operator, something like special operators. Special operators, we try to work out. Special operators. And we've seen a lot of operators so far. We've seen arithmetic operators. We've seen arithmetic operators. We've seen logical operators. And we've seen concatenation operator. And we've seen relational operators. And we've seen assignment operator. All these things. And today we will discuss about special operators. And after that, we will try to go with the indentation in Python. And then we will go with the loops, and then we will go with the conditions also. Okay, so let me open let me save this. Let me try to open the collaboratory. Okay, so collaboratory. So I hope everybody received the collaboratory. Everybody received the collaboratory. Now add to collaboratory. Yeah. So the recent one is operators. I'm trying to opening the operators only. And we'll close the operators today. And we'll go through the remaining things, indentation kind of concepts. So indentation is most important, okay? So later we will discuss about it. And one more thing, last class we discussed print formatting. There are multiple kind of print formattings. Okay, so the one kind of format is a static way. In the static way, you can print the things like PRD name, PRD price, PRD ID like this, comma separated values. You can go like this. And second one is format method. Second one is the format method. String concatenation is the first way, and second one is the format method. How format method can be used? Print format method. Okay, print format using with the format method. So this is the format method. This is the Python default method. What this format method can do? What format method can do? Format method is taking the values from here. In the format, I am taking two variables. One is the product name, one is the product price. Product name is placing into the placeholder called 0. Product price is going to be placing into the placeholder called 1. 0 and 1. In this way, you can format the values. And this is the second way we already discussed in the formatting process. And the third one is something like a specifier way. How the specifier way is, this is the second one. Second case is the format process. This is the second case. And the third case is something like a specifiers concept. How specifiers will be? Just you have to give the percentile as percentile as. Wherever you want to place the value, then you have to give the percentile as. Percentile as is something like a specifier. Based on the specifier, you have to specify the value. The value is a PRD name and another value is PRD price. PRD name is taking into the percentile as. PRD price is going to be taking into the percentile as again. So PRD name and PRD price both are taking into the PRD name and PRD price both are taking into the percentile as places. Percentile as places. The first one is PRD name, the second one is PRD price. So what is happening here is very simple. PRD name is going to be taking into the first one, and the PRD price is going to be taking into the second one. Both are going to be taking. Both are going to be taking, but here there is no format method. Whenever you have the format method, dot format method, you have to specify. But here there is no dot format, just give percentile parenthesis. Percentile method. Percentile method is percentile parenthesis. And here there is no placeholders like 0 and 1 like this. And you have to say only percentiles. You have to say only percentiles. This is another way to format the values in the Python. So clearly try to understand all these things. So coming to the one more thing, special operators. Special operators. Special operators in Python. So the special operator is basically in operator. In operator in Python. In operator and one more thing is operator. In operator is operator. Both two are special operators in Python. So what is operator first we see, then we will go through the in operator also. What is operator? How we can work with the is operator. So is operator is very simple. For example, so 10 is equal to 10. So I'm just checking 10 and 10 both are equal or not. 10 and 10 both are equal or not. 10 is 10. 10 is 10. Basically, this operator is, don't use this operator, but this operator also will work in Python. Instead of using with the is operator, you can go with the double equal to. Double equal to, just comparison checking. Okay, so that is one operator, something like 10 is 10. Basically, this is giving you true. Okay, so connecting to the cloud, connecting to the cloud and connecting to the hardware. And we are working Jupyter Notebook in cloud actually. Now cloud is connecting with the cloud, RAM and disk collected. And what is this actually giving? Answer is false. Why answer is false? Why answer is false? Online people, please ping me in the chat box. Why answer is false? Why answer is false? Daivashala, Manogna, Yashashvi. Why answer is false here? 10 is 10. 10 is 10. Hyderabad is Chennai. Hyderabad is Chennai. Hyderabad is different city. Chennai is different city. Hyderabad is not Chennai. Okay, there is no operator like is not actually. Only is operator is available. And these two, 10 is basically a number, and this 10 is something like string. This is number, this is string. Both are not equal. Both are not equal. That is the why reason. Yeah, yeah, you can use double equal to also, Devashala. Both are same. Okay, remember one point. Remember one point. Is operator is same as double equal. You can use double equal to also. You can use double equal to also. 10 double equal to 10 double equal to 10. So both are same. Both are same. 10 double equal to 10. 10 is 10, 10 double equal to 10. Both are same. So both time answer is same. What is the answer here? Answer here is false. The same time answer here is false. Yes, obviously the statement is working fine. Instead of using the is operator, you can use the double equal to. Double equal to is the right way in the real time. So the syntax warning, this is something like syntax warning, but this syntax is also working. Literally, this syntax also working. This operator is also working. This is actually called is operator. What is operator is checking the equality. This is something like equal operator. Equality checking operator. Equality checking operator. Is operator is something like equality checking operator. Remember it. Remember it. Am I clear, guys? Am I clear, guys? So how this is working? Am I clear? How is operator is basically equal to, how equal is operator is basically equal to the double equal to. Both are Both are same. Both are same. But what people will use is double equal to mostly in programming instead of using a is operator. But is operator is specially available in Python. Is operator is specially available in Python. Yes, we'll go through the one more operator. We'll go through the one more operator, that is the in operator. Let me go to the in operator. In operator. In operator. In operator is, what about in operator? In operator is checking availability. Availability. Checking availability of a value. Checking availability of a value. Okay. What is the in operator? For example, there is a basket. For example, there is a basket. Here in this basket, there are a number of fruits available. There are a number of fruits available. Okay. Imagine all the circles are fruits. Imagine all the squares are vegetables. Imagine all the circles as fruits. Imagine all the squares as vegetables. All the squares as vegetables. All the squares are vegetables. All the fruits, all the circles as fruits. All the circles as fruits. Okay. So I am going to be checking the value is available. So this is for example, this is something like X. X is the container name. So O in X. O in X. I am asking question O in X. What is the answer, guys? Circle is available in S. Circle is available in X or not? This is my question. I am simply asking a question for program. Circle is available in X. Circle available in X. I am asking simple question. Circle available in X. Circle available in X. Circle available in X. Circle available in X. What is the answer, guys? Circle available in X. చెప్పండి మనోజ్ఞ యశస్వి. What is the answer? True or false? True or false? True only. True only. Okay, let me check. Let me check the things. Okay. For example, something like Srinivas. Okay. So S is the character. S is the character. S in S in Srinivas. Okay. This is my question. S in Srinivas. Copy. సరే వద్దులే ఇంకో క్లాస్ ఇది కొంచెం ఇస్తాను తీస్తాను. So S in Srinivas. S in Srinivas. Okay, let me execute this. Okay, this is true. What is happening, guys? S in Srinivas. What is telling it is? What it is telling? S in Srinivas. What is the answer here? What is the answer here? True. So this is basically checking the thing. So S is basically available in Srinivas. S is basically available in Srinivas. That is giving true. Okay, fine. So let me tell you one more thing. Let me tell you one more thing. For example, okay, so Apple. Before Apple, I want to specify a list now. So let me say something like fruits. Fruits is equal to, I'm defining some fruits here. One is the apple, one is the orange, one is mango, one is the banana, one is the grapes. Okay, for example, okay, fruits is the variable name. Okay, fruits is the variable name. So inside the fruits, I have multiple fruits. Apple is there, orange is there, mango is there, banana is there, grapes is there. Now, my requirement is I want to check apple in fruits. Apple in fruits. Apple in fruits. Apple is available in fruits or not? I'm actually asking a question. Apple is available in fruits or not? What is the answer, guys? What is the answer, guys? Yes, true. Yashasvi, true. That is true. Apple is available in Apple is available in fruits. Fruits is a list. Fruits is a list, a collection of fruits. Collection of fruits like apple, orange, mango, banana, grapes. And I'm trying to checking apple is available in fruits or not. It is actually giving the answer is true. So in this way, you have to check like availability. In is the operator which is going to be checking the availability of the particular value. Availability of the particular value. Getting my point? Getting my point? So these are the multiple operators we are trying to working. So special operator, something like is the operator, in is the operator. Is checking equality of two variables, two or more variables, two or more variables. And in is the operator, checking the availability, checking the availability of the value inside a container, inside a container. That's all. So these are the two operators, basically.
So it's operating as a logical for specifically.
Logical.
So logicality is looking logical logical operator.
Logical and logical are. అది వేరు.
మొన్న చెప్పారు మీరు అది టేబుల్స్
Logical table, logical and logical.
Then
If both are true, finally true.
ఆల్మోస్ట్ అదే కదా సార్ ఇది కూడా కంపేర్ చేసి
No. This is single value checking. Single value checking. అది number of values ఉంటాయి అక్కడ. Checking the equality of just two variables with multiple variables also. That is the is operator. Two variables.
సింగిల్ వేరియబుల్
Single variable. Just two variables. Two variables. For example, 10 double equal to 10 or 10 is 10. This and this. If you are taking two objects, these two objects are equal or not. Just is operator. This is this or not. This is biscuit, this is coffee. Coffee is equal to biscuit or not. Just okay.
multiple.
Yeah, that is multiple things. Okay, fine. Let me go with one more concept called indentation in Python. Indentation in Python is very, very important. Okay, so Python programming basically following indentation. Let me write the points. Python programming basically following indentation. Python programming basically following indentation. Indentation for code editors. So what is the meaning of indentation? Everybody ask a question, sir, what is the meaning of indentation? Indentation is something like a space. Space for number of lines in code. Space for number of lines in code. That is actually called indentation. Okay, so one more point. Indentation is a rule for programmers. Indentation is a rule for programmers. In other programming languages, indentation is not available. Indentation is not available. In Python, indentation must need to follow. Indentation must need to follow. So where indentation need to be applied? Indentation can be applied for multiple things or for below things. What are that? The one is loops, the one is conditions, the one is classes, the one is functions or definitions, the one is, yes, that's all. So these are the cases. whenever you are trying to working with the loops, whenever you are trying to working with the conditions, if condition, elif condition, so nested ifs, like that, conditions are following indentation. And classes, whenever you are defining classes, whenever you are defining multiple classes or inheriting classes, parent class to inheriting class, whatever it may be, classes concept, whenever you have the class concept, indentation is must. Whenever you are working with the conditions concept, indentation is must. Whenever you are working with the functions concept or definitions concept, indentation is must. Okay, I will show you how indentation is going to be working with the a small loop, small condition, whatever it may be, or small function also. Okay, classes we will discuss later. Okay, let me try to work out with the small loop. Let me try to work out with the simple condition, simple loop and simple condition to understand the indentation. To understand the indentation, we will write a simple loop and simple condition. So what is the indentation is whenever you start a condition, definitely it need to take a space. The code starts here. And the second line of the code also starts here. Third line of the code also starts here. At least one space needed for the indentation. Or if you are taking two spaces for the first line, the second line also need to take a two spaces. First line you are taking three spaces. Second line also need to take three spaces. First line it is taking four spaces. Second line also need to take a four spaces. That is the way of writing the indentation. Okay, for example, if I am writing a loop, whenever you are writing loop, again, code starts with at least one single space. Code starts at least with one single space. So try to observe, I am taking three spaces equally for the number of lines of the code in the condition block. I am trying to taking one space, equal space, number of lines of the code in the loop. So either it is taking a one space or two space or three space or four space or five space. Whatever it may be, the spaces, how many you want to take, that is your wish. But first line, how much space you are giving, the next lines also need to follow the same space. At least one space is mandatory. What? At least one space is mandatory, compulsory. At least one space is mandatory. Remember it. That is actually called indentation. At least one space is mandatory. Don't write the code in the same line of the condition block. Don't write the same, don't write the block of the code in the same line of the loop block. Don't write the same column and space with the class also. You're writing a condition, you're writing a loop, you're writing a class, you're writing a definition. Please follow indentation. Indentation should need at least one space. Or you're taking a more spaces also not a problem. You're taking a more spaces also not a problem. But remaining all the lines should follow the same space. Remaining all the lines should follow the same space. Remember the point. Remember the point. So you're getting understand what I'm telling here? You're getting understand what I'm telling here, Manogna and Yashasvi? So programmatically, when I enter into the program, then you can understand how indentation will be. Is this clear? Is this clear, Manogna and Yashasvi? How indentation is going to be working? Yes, fine. So let us enter into the program. So one more important point I want to tell here. One more point I need to tell here. At least one space, one space of indentation need in Python, in Python blocks. Okay, that is the important point. So let's try to enter into the point. So I want to try to create a new notebook in the drive. So I'm trying to creating the new notebook. And yeah, this is a new notebook. Take a new notebook and save it as. Yeah, this is the new notebook. And let me delete this. Okay, go to the code. These are all definitions. No need to take this. Okay, so let me save the file. Save copy in the drive. And just make it rename. Okay, so this is actually called indentation. So let's write a simple condition. A name is equal to, I'm just specifying three numbers. If name is Srinivas, if name is Srinivas, this stored a condition block. So whenever you are giving colon, indentation block will start. Indentation block will start. So let me give the print okay. Print okay. Okay, or matched. And one more line I am writing. Print continue the block. Print continue the block. Continue the block. Welcome to if condition. I am writing multiple statements. Welcome to if condition. Python follows indentation. I am writing multiple statements. Python follows indentation. So can you please try to execute the program? If you execute the program is going to be executing and printing the lot of lines of the code. Matched, continue the block. Welcome to the if condition. Python follows indentation. 4 lines, I want to see the output. 4 lines, I want to see the output. When I execute the program, you can able to see indentation is working or not. So can you please try to observe in the block of the particular code, one space of indentation already taken. One space of indentation already taken. When I taken colon here, when I start the colon here, so when I start the colon, automatically block of the indentation started. Condition check.
If name is equal to Srinivas,
If that is true,
ఇప్పుడు if name is equal to Sanat అంటే ఇది ఎగ్జిక్యూట్
కాదు. I will show. So can you please try to observe how much indentation it is taking now? How many lines of indentation it is taking now? Daivashala, Managna, Yashasvi. How many lines of indentation? How many spaces it is taking here? By default, it is taking one space of indentation. By default, it is taking one space of indentation. Okay, for example, let me take first line, some more spaces. Second line automatically giving the issue. Second line automatically giving the issue. So it will not execute the code. So what is happening? The code is not executing unindented. Unindented does not match any outer indentational level. So your block of the code is actually not following the indentation. Your block of the code is not following the indentation. Please go through the next lines in the same column and space.
spacing in the
One space is mandatory. N number of spaces also okay. But first line, how many spaces you are giving? The remaining lines also need to take the same line. Same column and space. Same column and space. But one column is mandatory. One column space is mandatory. Whenever you give the colon here, indentation block will start. But the code should be in the equal column and space. This is the indentation block. After giving the colon, whatever the code you have, this is actually block of the condition. When this is true, then only this block will execute. If this is false, this block of the code will not execute. Why? Because I'm checking the condition. If aite, what aite, name is equal to Srinivas aite, then execute the block. Some condition is satisfied, then enter into the particular room. If key is opened, then enter into the room. If key is not opened, you cannot enter into the room. Okay, I will tell you how this is going to be executed. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. So copy it and paste the one more line. If name is equal to Srinivas. If I am giving Sanath here, so if this code is not executing, then go for the else block. Else block. Print name not matched. Name not matched. So this is else block. Okay, what is happening in this case? What is happening in this case? If name is Srinivas, Srinivas double equal to Sanath. Srinivas double equal to Sanath. When the condition is true, condition is true, then only this block of the code will execute. When the condition is false, the second block of the code will be executed. So now the condition is what? True or false? Now the condition is true or false, online people. Now the condition is true or false. I'm writing the condition name is equal to Srinivas. Condition is true or false. Basically name is Srinivas. Srinivas is equal to Sanath. Srinivas double equal to Sanath. This is true or false? Basically that is false. Whenever it is false, automatically it will jump into the another block. Another block is what? So finally output will be what? Final output will be what? Second block will execute for you. What is the second block here? But first block taking more spaces. Okay, no problem. But the second block by default one space is taking, or one or two spaces, whatever maybe it is taking. So if I execute the code, automatically you get the output. What is the output actually? Name not matched. So now you try to understand. First of all, you try to understand indentation. How indentation will be. For example, for this, I don't have many lines. Okay, my indentation starts here. Name not matched. So print again. Hello, bye bye, goodbye. So I'm taking more spaces for the else block. That number of spaces you need to take the next line also. Otherwise, the block will not execute. Name not matched, goodbye. Okay, so here I'm taking only one space. So I'm not giving the one space. I'm just taking one space. But remaining lines also you have to take the one space only. So whenever you give the colon, automatically indentation will start. Remember it. Whenever you give a colon like this, automatically indentation block will start. But whenever you enter into the indentation area, you need to follow the rules of the indentation. What is the indentation rule? At least one space needed. 1 second, guys. Who is this? Is working now, the code will execute. So this is the way of